Good morning, everyone. We will begin the morning service of the Miroku Association headquarters, asking God and Meishu-sama for protection and the permission to participate today in the divine plan of constructing a paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito, the prayer of heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Please stand. Taka ama harani kamuzumarimasu kamurogi kamuromi no mikoto mochite tsumemi oya kamu izanagi no mikoto tsukushi no himuka no tachi hana no odo no ahagi harani Misogi harai tamo toki ni narimaseru. Harai dono o kami tachi. Moro moro no maga goto tsumi kegare o. Harai tamae kiyome tamae tomao sukoto no yoshio. Amatsu kami kunitsu kami yao yorozu no kami tachi tomoni ame no fuchi koma no mimi furi tatete kikoshi mese to kashikomi mo maosu Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hai tamae. Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hai tamae. Oshie miyoya nushi no kami mamori tamae saki hai tamae. Oshie miyoya nushi no kami mamori tamae saki hai tamae. Kam nagara tamachi hai mase. Kam nagara tamachi hai mase. Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated for group Johrei. Obrigado, Miroku. God bless you. Teaching today is entitled Turning to God. From Daily Inspirations, page 81. Now that I'm enveloped in God's great light, I'm no longer disturbed by the turbulent storms that rage in the world around me. You may be surprised to find the very fate that others experienced yesterday, becoming the fate we ourselves must face today. For such is the way of life. We cannot see the distortion caused by dark forces until it's clearly reflected in God's mirror. For those who lack faith in God, spiritual clouds are removed through suffering. For those who have faith, they are more easily released through God's grace. This grace is God's lifeline to salvation, which God sends to all who are suffering. Some fail to understand it is there, or are not able to grab it and reach salvation due to the weight of the spiritual clouds on their spiritual bodies. However, when they later experience suffering through such things as disease, accidents, or natural disasters, these clouds are lessened. As one's spiritual body becomes lighter, the ability to access this lifeline increases. However, if a person cannot grab onto God's lifeline to salvation even after hearing a wonderful teaching, then that person's clouds must still be further reduced by some means. Even if you could force someone to grab the lifeline, they would let go or lose their grip. However, if a person receives Johrei, sufficient purification to find and hold onto this lifeline to salvation can be easily and quickly achieved. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association headquarters morning service. Today, I would like to share with you the faith experience of Bruna Mari dos Santos Sei de Lai. She is from the Piracicaba Johrei Center in Brazil. Bruna is 37 years old. She was raised in a Johrei family and received the sacred focal point or Hikari when she was 12 years old. She has always sought to commit to her dedications, and through them, she was able to experience many changes in her life and deepen her faith in God and in Meishu-sama. 2017, she got pregnant of her second daughter. After her birth, due to various domestic and professional attributions, Bruna slowed down in giving service. She attended church from time to time to receive and channel Johrei, attended monthly services, and materialized donations of gratitude. Not being as assiduous as she used to be, she felt anguished. Also, she began facing some problems at home. Her husband worked in another city to which he commuted daily. Their relationship was going through a somewhat difficult phase, and despite being a Johrei member, he did not give himself in service whatsoever. In October 2020, on her 36th birthday, when she put her son to bed, her Hikari fell off. She reported what had happened to her minister during a conversation and spoke of her affliction for having dropped her Hikari on that special date for her. She knew she was a little distant from the practice of faith and realized that this event came to bring her attention back to spirituality. Gradually, She returned to our religious activities, dedicating presenting offerings during services, took on the mission of family assistant, and committed to regularly offer donations of gratitude. She enrolled in the courses of home gardening, liturgy, and advanced classes for members. She also started to hold a weekly Johrei gathering at her home, where she prays, reads teachings, and practices Johrei with her family. As she took care of the spiritual part, making herself more useful to God and to others, she progressed materially. Her husband got a job transfer and went back to work in their city. In addition, he has been promoted and is holding a position he has long sought after. The spirit atmosphere at home was harmonized, and today it is much better. This made her husband want to take on some mission at the Johrei Center. Reflecting on these facts, she realized that as she moved away from the dedications, her spiritual level stagnated, and consequently her life as a whole. When she resumed serving the divine work, things began to flow in an impressive way. She has feeling strengthened and growing spiritually, which is reflected in blessings and protection for her and her family. Bruno is so grateful to be a member, to have the permission to receive and channel Johrei, and to follow in Meishu-sama's footsteps. Likewise, she thanks her paternal grandfather, who started the journey of their faith in her family. Thank you very much for attending this morning service. I wish a very wonderful day. With this concludes our morning service. Thank you very much.